Hey Sammy Chippewas!
Welcome back to our channel. We are closing in so quickly on virtual finals, and with that we thought what better time to give you
5 tips for studying. So my first tip is to figure out what kind of learner you are. So for example, I'm a visual learner, so rewatching lectures or rereading isn't always the best for me. So I really like using YouTube and searching the topic that I'm struggling with or want to learn more about, and usually they have visual stuff on there. But there's so many different ways to learn. You can utilize flashcards, you can rewatch or listen to lectures, you can reread important concepts. I think one of the really useful ones is reworking through old problems, and sometimes even going on Google and searching for more problems to work through.
Personally, what I've been utilizing a lot is blocking out my time. This is actually an idea that I got from my dear friend Kelly. But basically what I've been doing is, even if it's in segments of like 20 to 30 minutes, I've been planning out my time for the day of what I'm going to be working on, what I'm going to be diving into. And I think when I'm working in smaller doses like that, I seem to stay on task more, and I also seem to be more completely into it and focused, because it's almost like, oh, I only have 20 more minutes to get this done or whatever.
So this next tip is super important, I think, because it's putting yourself first. Make sure when you're studying and when you're preparing for exam week, you're still giving yourself enough sleep, you're still giving yourselves enough nutrients, making sure you exercise, do some stretches, which we have a video on if you guys want to check it out. But it's super important to give your brain some breaks, because you don't want to overwhelm yourself or stress you out, give you guys more problems to work with as exam week is coming up. It's just not great, and it's not good to just put yourself second or last to grades or exams. So make sure you're keeping that in mind and taking care of yourselves.
Another tip is making mind maps. So this is something I've come upon pretty recently. I've always heard of the idea before, but I've never quite utilized it before. So making a mind map is essentially like taking notes, just in a different format. So putting the main idea of what you're working on right in the middle, and branching off with different subheadings and details that you need to remember. I find this effective because it makes you compartmentalize what is really important and what you need to be hammering into your brain quite a bit. Another tip is putting your phone to the side, whether that means putting it on do not disturb, airplane mode, or whatever else you have to do, leaving it in another room, just to make sure that you're really focusing on what you need to get done. It's so easy to have these distractions in front of us, especially when we're all working from home. But I think it's important that we get away from our screens as much as possible. Even if you are working on a laptop, it helps to have your phone in another place away from your line of sight.
You guys are all gonna do great. Exam week is just 1 week out of the semester, and everyone makes it through it.
We hope that these few tips will help you all succeed wonderfully on your virtual finals this semester. If you have any study tips that you would like to share, make sure you leave them in the comments down below.
Make sure to comment down below what kind of learner you are.
If you are not yet subscribed to our channel, we do make new videos every week for you all, and we're really excited to continue on with awesome content.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
Bye.
Bye.